Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? Let's talk more about the timestamp and gap code. We've been going over some of the basics, and the last few lessons we have been concentrating strictly on the clues. And this is what Q is all about. He has been having to show us everything within every single Q drop as a clue. Everything had to be discovered organically, and everything that we have discovered is open source. And this is why the clues are so important. If I come out and tell you exactly what to do and what to go and look at, you're going to be just a follower. Q is teaching us how to think on our own. It's just been a brilliant, brilliant plan in so many different ways. As many of you already know, you have seen things within yourself that you didn't even know was possible. The joy that you feel about being a part of something as large as this. Yes, Q has done something that's just been miraculous. So let's go back and discuss and talk about these clues. Why was it so important for Q to do those type of things? Well, we've got the legal purposes, of course, which he has stated. Yeah. But the most important part is for us to be able to think differently than the way we have been trained from the beginning of our whole indoctrination. Our school systems don't really teach us how to think. They tell us how to be parrots, how to repeat what we have been shown. Our news does not tell us how to think. It just repeats things that they want us to repeat. Q has been able to break free of this mold and show us how important it is to think on our own. The clues have been in plain sight for thousands of years for the people in the know. Well, now we are in the know, and they are hiding. They wish they didn't have their signs everywhere. So these are the clues that are in the Q drops. These are the clues that are in POTUS Trump's tweets. And these are the clues that we use to be able to get from POTUS Trump's tweets to the Q drops with the time, stamp, and gap code. We have been able to now go to a place that shows great promise in the future. But there's still a lot of people that are clueless. So why is it important that we have the timestamp and gap code? If Q is getting ready to do all the arrests, we know we're at that time, we're at 0 hour, and all of these arrests happen, and we're going to use the Q drops to show people that it's been already planned. Do you think you're going to have an easy time just pulling up Q drops and then showing your friends? It will still look like mumbo jumbo, won't it? We still do not have an order within the Q drops that anybody, and I mean anybody within the Q community, can say they have the table of contents. They do not have the page orders, nor do I. That's not what I'm trying to say here. I'm telling you that none of us do. Let me restate that. That's my personal opinion. I have not stumbled across anybody, or has it been brought to my attention that anybody has that type of information. So once again, why is the timestamp and gap code so important? Well, in the future, when everything is exposed, everybody knows about Q, and everybody wants to learn about Q. How can we then now keep the Q board alive? Well, we'll use the timestamp and gap code through POTUS Trump's tweets that will show us what Q drop is relevant for that day. This is all part for the future. This is all part of having an established timeline This is one of the 43 connections that are within the map that we are supposed to be looking for. Let me rephrase that again. I believe, I truly believe. I've got hundreds and hundreds. I'm close to 1,000 examples so far, which makes me believe I'm pretty confident. But then again, it's up to you. I am just trying to show you what I have learned with the thought process within my mind and my heart of being able to help humanity. And this is what it led me to. It has given me great calmness knowing with a plan, and I hope it will also do that for you. So once again, these are the clues. We have talked about how God uses clues, and we need the clues to be able to see the coincidences so that we no longer have doubt. If we don't have coincidences enough times, we have doubt. My friends, I hope this was beneficial. I didn't talk too much about the timestamp and gap code this time because I really want to be able to stress how important observing the clues and consequences are within your life. Keep looking. God bless you all. Amen.